Today I'm going to be doing a improvised story, and the story elements will be based on a coin toss. So, heads, our character's name will be Bob, and tails, our character's name will be Sam. Our character's name is Sam. Next thing we'll go ahead and factor is their age. So, how old is Sam? Heads, 21. Tails, 60. Tails. Sam is 60 years old. And golf or apples? Heads, golf. Tails, apples. I'm actually terrible at tossing coins. Tails. So, our character's name is Sam. Sam is 60 years old. We'll go with female. And our prompt is apples. Sam was an apple farmer, but not like most apple farmers. You see, Sam had a very special orchard that was handed down from her over generations, and Sam actually knew a secret about the orchard. It was actually the family secret about the orchard. There was a magical sort of side to it. See, the apples that grew on these trees were, in fact, genetically enhanced, such that when you ate one of these apples, you would find yourself overcome with superhuman strength. And Sam's family, for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of generations, ate these apples and were possessing and displaying superhuman properties. But their secret was not long for this world, because next door there was a Mott's apple farm. Yes, the well-known and loved brand Mott's that makes applesauce. Sam knew that this would be an issue. They just moved in a couple of weeks ago, and they were sure to cause a ruckus. So Sam decided, in her infinite wisdom, because she is 60 years old, she decided that the best thing to do would be to destroy the Mott's plant in the middle of the night. And so Sam took up the stable hands at her disposal, other family farm workers from the farm that she owns and works on, and they decided that they would raid the Mott's Applesauce Apple Tree Farm Corporation overnight. So they put together a band of pitchforks and torches and other sorts of paraphernalia from the Pitchfork Emporium, and in the wee hours of the night, at about 1:35 and 15 seconds a.m., they stormed into the apple orchard. And while they were there, they discovered that the Mott's Corporation had in fact copied Sam's hundreds of generations old family-grown magical apples. Now, Sam, naturally, as you can imagine, was very much dismayed by this. She spent many a nights troubled thinking about the failed raid on the Mott's Applesauce Tree Apple Farm Corporation, and she decided that she would need to take the Mott's Applesauce Apple Tree Trading Foundation Company Corporation to court over what had to be nothing nothing but a very serious and very pursuable lawsuit. So Sam, now 62 years old, finally has put together enough evidence to take the Mott's Applesauce Apple Tree Farming Corporation to court, and it passes through several courts, making it all the way up to the biggest court, in all of the country. And she presents her case to a judge and a panel of people who are the jury, and they lose, and Sam's forced to give up her family farm that has been in the farm for the family farming family for generations. And then Sam was very upset, and she killed the CEO of the location of the not of the company, but of the local Mott's Applesauce Tree Apple Plant Founding Corporation. And it was a trial of warriors, a warrior's trial. And so, in defeating the CEO of this, not to be clear, not the whole Mott's Corporation, but in defeating the CEO of this particular branch of the Mott's Applesauce Tree Trading Founder Corporation, she became the new leader of the Mott's Apple Tree Sauce Foundation, and stripped the Apple Tree Mott's Foundation of all of its anomalous magical properties. And that's why when you go to the store and you pick up a little plastic thing of Mott's, they come in the 4-pack or whatever, and you eat them, you no longer temporarily gain superhuman abilities. This news report was brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. I'm going to end that one there before it gets any more crazy. If you're interested in seeing a wacky prompt, give me a name, an age, and a word that I can build the story around. Or give me a totally new prompt altogether, and I will see just what I can string together. And hopefully it's entertaining. And hopefully I'll see you again.